Hold on. This little piece of hair is definitely...
Okay, do it over, because that's the right number. Like, I'm sorry to hold y'all up.
It's all right. It's like 7 people.
I'm finna...
This is embarrassing. We holding up the whole line. They looking like, Irene, oh my God.
It's got to be right here.
Hey, Jeroni. Hey, Isaiah.
Very great people, so this is really foreseeing everybody, but everybody, get to that point where they can't take it anymore, I guess.
Police say Jaselyn Horne was shot and killed by her co-worker at the cookout restaurant along Sunset Road Sunday morning.
26-year-old Jaselyn Horne was a loving and hardworking woman who made it a priority to provide for herself and her child. She was a loyal and devoted mother to her 5-year-old son, who meant the world to her. Doing hair was something she loved to do, and even began a successful hair braiding business on the side called Beauty by Jay. Just 5 months ago, she began working at a local fast food spot in order to save a bit more money. As she often did, Jaselyn headed to her morning shift, never for once considering that it would be her last. Just after 5 a.m. on March 17th, Charlotte-Mecklenburg police responded to a cookout fast food restaurant along Sunset Road in northwest Charlotte. Upon arrival, they would find a chaotic scene and an unresponsive adult female.
Died early Sunday morning after being shot several times at a cookout in northwest Charlotte. This happened at the location on Sunset Road. No word on what led up to that shooting or if police have a lead on any suspects.
The victim was identified as 26-year-old Jaselyn Horne, who was sadly pronounced dead at the scene after succumbing to multiple gunshot wounds. Police said that everyone who had clocked in for that shift was present when officers arrived, except for one person. A look into the investigation revealed an argument ensued between Jaselyn and a coworker, 20-year-old Malik Crosby, who at some point in time pulled out a gun and shot Jaselyn as her coworkers watched. According to employees, the evening started out completely normal. Everyone was in good spirits, and the energy was good. In fact, employees told detectives that they all worked together so much, they practically considered each other family. So what really went down? How did things get to that point? None of what happened made sense to anyone. Employees say the store has a no weapons policy, so the suspect shouldn't have been carrying a firearm that morning. Not to mention, no one knew him as someone who carried weapons on him at all. Despite what happened, employees explained that both people involved were good people caught in a situation that went out of control. A small memorial was placed out in front of the scene of the shooting, in honor to the victim, but a painful reminder to those left behind.
As calls for help went out, emergency crews came pouring in, but aid simply came too late for one of the workers inside. Jaselyn Horne suffered fatal gunshot wounds in the pre-dawn hours on Sunday morning, allegedly at the hands of her co-worker.
I just did not see this coming at all.
Kashara McNair works at the cookout and tells me she knew both the victim as well as the alleged gunman and says none of what happened makes any sense.
Both of them was very great people, so this is really foreseeing everybody, but everybody, get to that point where they can't take it anymore, I guess.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say a workplace argument led to the homicide. when the suspect pulled a gun and allegedly shot Jaselyn Horne while the two worked together at this cookout on Sunset Road. Horne died on the scene.
He's just been going through a hard time.
Evidence Bryant worked with Horne and Crosby for several months and was there just hours before the shooting.
Everybody was in a good mood that night. I would have never expected to wake up to this.
Employees tell me the store has a no weapons policy, so the suspect shouldn't have been carrying a firearm that morning. Despite what happened, employees tell me everyone involved were good people caught in a situation that simply went out of control.
Oh yeah, I'm praying for both families. I'm praying for Jaselyn. Hope he's doing well. You know, he find peace.
Jaselyn's family says they are struggling to cope with the reality of their loss. What hurts them the most is Jaselyn's son, who still does not fully understand that he will never see his mother again. Despite how or why Jaselyn's life was snatched away, the family does not want vengeance. They want justice to the fullest extent. A few days after her senseless and untimely murder, family and friends gathered for a candlelight vigil.
50 family members and friends gathered in the parking lot for a candlelight vigil and balloon release in her honor. There were many kind words spoken about Jaselyn. Several family members said that she was a wonderful mother and a great person, and they talked about the need for forgiving the suspect in this matter. Afterwards, they released those balloons.
It means a lot to me because I know that it means a lot to her to see everybody out here that love Jaselyn.
It was easy to say those things because that's just who she was. She was a beautiful person. She was a great mom. She was very much loved.
This happened to so many, but let's use this one right here as a beacon for the city to understand that God is in control.
Enough is enough, you know. Enough is enough. This violence and this gun violence, this killing, it is really no sense.
20-year-old Malik Crosby was arrested and charged with murder just hours after the shooting. He is being held without bond and appeared in court today. The root cause of the argument remains a mystery, and the case remains ongoing.
I can't hear you. Arrow on the car? Oh no. Let me get that. Cause you can't be. Look, get your thing back. Yeah. Because we're not gonna put an arrow on my car.
Tell them my EBT has a chip.
No, because if you put an arrow on my car, no.
Yes, she got a chip for real. Or you just playing?
No, he put an arrow.